you're basically creating something similar to the school project that I just showed you. And this is from the book. I forgot which page, but it's in the book. You're going to create 3 classes, mainly 4 classes. And let me fix this here. So have a class A. Part A has a class called bread. And think about a sandwich, bread sandwich, right? So you have a bun, and then instead of bun you have the fillings, and the type of fillings you have. Okay. So you have a bread class. So it asks you to have the constructor created for that bread class, and take the parameters for each field. Okay. So the bread class would be like the school class. Okay. The school has those data. And then, well, not school, I mean like this, kind of like the student, right? The student class. So the bread has a bread type. These are data fields. Again, the word data fields. One is called bread type, and the other is calories per slice. So 2 fields. And you're going to write a constructor to set those fields. So your constructor should have one for the bread type, another variable for the calories per slice. Okay? And that is the bread. Constructor will have like 2 parameters. Okay? One for the bread type and one for the calories per slice. So when you run it, it's going to have those. Kind of like our, if you remember our patch program, right? Yes, it's like this one here, right? The animal. Here I have the bread type, calories per slice. And inside the constructor, I'm going to initialize those data to whatever I given to that function. So that's part A. Part B is kind of similar to part A, except this is called the sandwich filling class. It also has, I think, 2 fields, the type of filling and the calories per serving for that filling, right? So again, a constructor takes those 2 parameters and set those data. Then part C is the sandwich class. Okay? So in the sandwich class, it says to include a bread field, okay, instance field, and a sandwich filling field. So kind of the same thing. Create a constructor, takes those 2 parameters, and fill those objects with the data. So this sandwich has that composition, right? Composed of the bread and the filling. And then finally down here, this is the main program, right? You can have a program called task sandwich. I mean, you can call it whatever you want. Just call it task sandwich. It doesn't matter what you call it. So this is the main program. And here you're going to instantiate 3 sandwich objects. So three sandwiches with different values for those calories and the type of bread used. Okay? And then you want to write a function, the method, to calculate the total calories for that sandwich, A, B, and C. How much calorie does it have? And this is an assumption right here. So each sandwich is made up of 2 slices, okay, of bread. And then the function, which is the calculation here, takes 2 parameters, the bread and the sandwich filling. And it calculates the total calories for that sandwich. So if you were to create a sandwich, has the bread type is wheat, and calorie is actually 50 calories per slice, right? And then because it includes 2 slices, you want to multiply that by 2 to get the total calorie for 2 slices, and then the total filling goes inside the calories per filling. So you add all those up, right? I guess you get the total calories, and just display that to the output. So it's straightforward. I have some sample runs in here, as you can see. So have like bread type 1, type 2, and type 3 here. Type 1, the calories per slice is 50, the filling type is egg salad, and then calories per serving is 150 for the sandwich filling, and then the total calories is 250 because you double the slice. And then the bread 2 is you just fill them with some different data, and 3 with different data, and you print them out. Okay. So again, it's very similar to my diagram over here. Right, this is the main program, sandwich A, sandwich B, sandwich C. Composed of the sandwich has bread, has filling. Okay? And when you print the calories out, so in here you're going to write a function inside the main function here to calculate the total calories. So instead of the main program, actually I have, it's actually recommended to put the calculation inside the school or the sandwich class because that's easier to calculate than in here. But I mean, it doesn't matter where, but usually you put it inside the sandwich because the calories applies to that sandwich. Okay, I think that's for tonight, and we will review again next week. If you have any questions, just bring them to class or post them on Blackboard or Slack. I don't know if you haven't been there, but I had some students actually went up there and share some information. So again, or just shoot me an email, and I'll be more happy to clarify things with you.